So this was day one of testing this strategy to see if I can use it on a fund account. Let me just move this so we have a bigger chart. Okay, so this is a trade that I took. Mind you, this is paper trading. This is a trade that I took just based on, okay, so we were in this kind of uptrend. And then I saw this kind of resistance thing here and it seemed to be holding. So I took the trade, right? And you might wonder, where are you? Why are you not in the trade? I got stopped out. Did I actually get stopped out? No, my stop loss was here. And somehow, for some reason, like spread or something, I don't even know, I got stopped out on this candle, which is insane. So technically, I should still be in the trade. But by the time I figured, it was just, it was over my entry, so I just didn't take the trade again. So this is paper trading, mind you, and I still got stopped out on this candle for some reason. So this would have been the trade, and yeah, it still would have been around here, so not even halfway. So I guess whatever. But I did lose some money on it, and I'm gonna tell you, today was not a winning day. So day one was not winning day, and a few of the trades actually suck because they could have been not winning, but I could have taken half the profit and moved my stop loss to break even. But for one reason or another, I didn't hear the alert that I have. I have an alert halfway through the profit, so I would have my alert like around here, and when it goes off, I move my stop loss to break even, and I take half of the position off. And I could have done that today for a couple of my trades, but I just didn't hear the alert because I was out or something. So too bad. And it's been happening a lot, so I should probably find a way to be more consistent. Anyway, so this was a trade. Next one, this is, I didn't take any trades here. I just had this zone in mind, and this was just an arrow that I put in the morning, and I said, yeah, I think it's gonna go in this direction. And I guess I was right. Well, maybe. But anyways, no trades here. Right, this is not a trade that I took. It's just, okay, so I have a rule, and one of my rules is I cannot take more than 3 trades at once. I can take more than 3 trades in a day, I just can't take more than 3 trades at once. But today was a bit of a hectic day, so I like to just place the drawing here so I can still see if my overall direction was right. And in this case, it was not. So I'm just gonna remove this now. But that was my trade idea. And I'm also gonna remove this because it's been broken. We do have one here now though. And the way I'm trading is I'm trying to see a trend, but if I don't see a trend, then I can also accept support and resistance and supply and demands. I don't really do fair value gaps. I guess if I see one and I have some more confidence, I could work on it maybe, but right, this one, okay. So obviously I saw this zone here, right? And it reacted off the zone before, more or less. So I took a trade here. Now you might be wondering, why is your entry all the way up here? Yeah, and honestly, it's disgusting, and I said it here. Could have waited. Yeah, this is just a really bad entry. And then eventually I got stopped out. And then the reason, let me just remove that. The reason that I entered here is that I was like, okay, broke through the zone, this can be a valid retest for a trade, right? So I entered. And this is one of the trades where I went to half of the profit and I didn't hear the alert. And so it just went all the way back to here. And I didn't take half of my profits and I didn't move the stop loss to break even. So now we're in this kind of situation here. And I don't really like it because it's 9:22 p.m. So it's a bit late, and I'm not sure I want to hold this trade overnight because that can lead to some bad things. I mean, on this kind of strategy anyway. I do hold my trades overnight a lot because I'm usually a swing trader. I'm usually on the daily chart, but not for this strategy that I'm testing. So anyway, this would have been half the profit and no risk, but I didn't do that, so now I missed it. Anyway, we wait. Next. Didn't really do anything here, just saw the zone. Yeah, I could have made a good profit off this. This one, this is old. I don't know why it's still here. Am I seeing anything? No. Okay, so this one was another of the trades that I took. And you know what, actually I took 2 of these and I lost both. So my first zone was a bit lower. It was actually around, I think it was like this one. And then when it broke, I was like, and it made this, and it rejected, I entered the trade again. Again, I don't know why it's so low. But I moved the zone to up here, right? Because you can see the wicks. And I lost again, and so my stop loss was here, and now whatever. And this is actually looking right now like it could be a retest. So I'm not gonna place a trade because again it's late, but I will place a little drawing here and see if it went my way in the morning, right? And again, my alert would be around here. Okay. So anyway, I lost both of these, so double the loss, but we move on. Let me remove that. Were we... I mean, I guess we were... I'm not sure I would call this an uptrend, because it's not been on for a while. Yeah, we were... Yeah, anyway. My trade idea was valid, as far as I'm concerned. This one, again, in the morning, around 9 a.m., 10 a.m., I said, yeah, I think it's gonna go down. And it did go down, but I didn't take the trade. And then it came back here, retested, that it surpassed the zone, so whatever. Let me get rid of this. Oh, hello? Okay. And I guess we kind of have a zone here, possibly. Yeah, I guess that could be a zone. This is, again, not a trade that I took. And I should have, because this definitely would have been a break even. Like half the profit and then break even. And it would have been a decent profit too. But I didn't take it, and it keeps retesting the zone. But yeah. This was just, I guess, an idea. Oh, oops. Again, I didn't take any trades. It looks like it could be maybe retesting the zone to go up, so I'll place one of these. Again, it's night, so I'm not actually taking these trades, but I need to have at least a 1 to 1.5 hour, so yeah. I'll explain my strategy in a future video, so this one is not too long, but there's a bunch of rules that I have to follow. Ooh. So this is another one of the trades that I took. This got stopped out almost immediately. I saw this resistance, and again, I guess you could say we were kind of in an uptrend, but this is a bit invalidating to me. But again, I thought of this as resistance, so I placed my entry here. At least this was a decent entry, you know, and then I got stopped out. And this is why stop losses are good, because look at this move. We have no retest, but it was just going up. So I guess we're maybe in an uptrend now, and it could be a retracement to then continue upwards. We'll see what happens. So basically I lost this one too. So as you can see, quite a lot of losing trades. This is so confusing and ugly. I don't like this either. Didn't take any trades here, so didn't take any trades here. Took a trade here. Finally a trade that I won. Yeah, as I said, retested up. So we had this zone bouncing, then it broke the zone. Then actually this, now that I'm seeing it, this doesn't really look like a retest. I mean, kind of. Like it came back more or less to the zone and then it bounced up. I wouldn't exactly call it a retest though, but anyway, I ended up winning this trade, so fine. But well, yeah, I'm not sure about if it's a retest or not. Anyway, I entered the trade, and yeah, see, this is where I took half, and then this is where I took the rest of the position, where I hit my full take profit. Yeah, I said RR so bad I'm not gonna take it, and good thing I didn't, because it didn't go my way. Again, resistance zones that got just this. I guess this could be a retest. Anyway, I'll remove that because yeah. And so yeah, it's looking like bullish again. Oh, this I didn't take this trade. But if I did, it would have been a break-even trade again because this is above the half profit mark. So I would have taken half the profits and then break even. So it would have been fine, but I didn't take it. And this was just quite simply a support trade. And it ended up doing this, and I mean, I guess my direction in the morning was correct. So, this is also a resistance, kind of. Maybe I should put that market here. Anyway, broke here, and then maybe now could be a retest and going down. We'll see. Didn't do anything here, and didn't take anything here, but same as the USD CAD, I wouldn't be too mad at a retest, even though it already happened here, to be honest. But this was still kind of in the zone, even though it kind of broke the zone. Let's see. Yeah, I guess you could draw something here, even though it looks a bit iffy, definitely. But maybe this could have been a retest of this, or just fair value up, something, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that could be a possible retest, and we're back to here. And too bad I got stopped out, because, I don't know. Anyway, this is the only trade that I'm in right now. And yeah, again, I really should have heard the alert, but I didn't, so I'm stuck in the trade now, basically. Anyway, as long as the trade idea is valid, I can't be mad at a loss. I'm only mad at a loss if I didn't trade it since, I didn't follow the plan or something like that. So I'll see you tomorrow for day 2.